We are kicking off the Humane Society of Southern Arizona's second annual Speak for Animals telethon. All this week, we will get to meet some of the extraordinary employees and volunteers who help make the HSSA such a strong voice in the community, helping nearly 20,000 pets per year. We will cover the amazing services the Humane Society offers through sheltering, prevention, education, and outreach for pets and the people who love them.
We also want you, our viewers, to speak for animals, and we are talking about ways that you too can help save lives. So without further ado, let's get this fur party started with this week's third co-host, Samantha from the Humane Society of Southern Arizona. Good morning, Samantha. I can't believe it's the second annual event.
I know, here we are again. We are so excited on behalf of the Humane Society. I just want to say we are so happy to be here. We are so excited. Last year was a total hit, so we are so happy. And you know what? It's a great opportunity to showcase some of the amazing pets that we have at the shelter. Oftentimes people go unnoticed who are at the shelter. You guys know very well that there's so many people there that we don't get to share their stories. So the telethon will be a perfect opportunity for that, and we're just excited to get the fur party going.
Give us a recap of what happened last year.
Yes, all right. So last year, I'm going to give you guys some numbers. Last year, our total we ended up raising was $26,000, which is phenomenal because of viewers and people donating. So that was last year's goal, was $25,000. So that is phenomenal. And right now, we already have some people who have donated some money. I want to do some really quick shout outs for everybody. Marcy Briggs has donated $100. Woohoo!
Yay, Marcy!
Thank you, Marcy. Angela Hopkins has donated $10. Awesome!
Nice.
Kathy has donated $150. Elizabeth Robinson has donated $30. Julie Hegg gave $25, and Edward Espinosa gave $25. So we are just so thankful for this. Any donation, big or small, everything counts and means something to us.
Awesome. And who do you have here with us today?
Oh, isn't he beautiful?
Yes, he is.
Oh, this sweet boy. This is Grayson. He was brought to the Humane Society as a transfer. And as you can see, he has no eyes. So he's completely blind. He is living with Teresa right now, who is our events coordinator, and she's fostering him, and she says that he is a wonderful house guest. He gets along great with her other dogs. He's mapped out her entire house within 3 hours. He knew where he was at. So a lot of times people get afraid or they're intimidated by pets who are missing limbs or their eyes. But if you just take some time and you give them some love and you're patient and make them an investment, they will pay off. And just look at Grayson. He's a perfect example of that.
And what happened that he lost both of his eyes?
He had an infection. He was a stray, and it ended up getting way too bad that they couldn't save either of his eyes. He was in a lot of pain. And so these are stories that we really like to share with the public. So when people donate, they're helping dogs like Grayson, because it's really expensive to remove a dog's eye. There's a lot of money and time that goes into it. So when people donate, they're helping pets just like Grayson.
All right, so let's talk about this year's telethon. What is your goal?
So our goal this year is $30,000.
Okay.
So I really, really hope that we can beat it. I mentioned some people that have donated already. So if you're looking to donate right now, you can do so at hssaz.org/telethon, or you can call in if you want to at 881-7401. And again, like I was telling you girls earlier, $5, $10, $100, everything counts. And you'll meet one of our great sponsors a little later on in the show today who has contributed so much time and energy and funds to help pets like Grayson.
So where does this money go?
So generally, it will all go into a general fund, and it goes to help with education, it goes to help with second fund, it goes to help with pets that are just coming into the shelter. It's very expensive to pay for vaccinations, health exams, food, sheltering. All of this costs money, and as a 501c nonprofit, we are completely reliant upon the community. They're our backbone. Volunteers, they're our backbone. They're what keep us alive and growing and thriving. And so we're doing great work, and we know that a lot of people in the community believe in us, and so that's why we're asking, join us in this fun, and please donate.
And let's tell all of our viewers that there's a larger Humane Society, like there's a national organizations, but you're not affiliated with that. So your donations stay right here in Tucson.
That is a really great thing to mention. So the Humane Society is a 501c nonprofit, like I said, which means that we have zero affiliation with any national organizations. So if you say, oh, I donated to the Humane Society a year ago, the national one, we don't see any of that funding. So when you donate to us, it goes directly into the shelter, and we utilize everything. And I also want to mention that if you have towels, towels or toys or leashes or harnesses, we'll utilize that as well.
Oh, wow. I thought I had just seen somebody post on Facebook, do you take used harnesses?
We take everything. So it's really great what we have going on, and it's like a family, and we want everybody to be a part of it as a community to really help the pets that are in our community, because, you know, it's a good reflection of who we are as Tucsonans, how we treat our pets.
And I mean, you save lives. I mean, you saved Grayson's life.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And so you girls have been to the shelter and you've seen pets come in, they're mangled, they're matted, you name it. And by the time they leave, they're going into a great home and they're happy, healthy, and thriving, and they're up to weight. That's, that's my least favorite thing, when they come in super skinny. So we like to fatten them up.
Just like Grayson. And how old is Grayson?
Grayson is 2 years old. And so he, like I said, he's in foster care right now. So if you're interested in him, which I hope there's going to be lots of calls for him.
He is truly beautiful.
He is a beautiful pit bull mix, and he gets along great with other pets, and he just needs someone to take a chance on him.
Oh, I love his blocky head.
Yeah, he's a really good boy.
Oh my gosh, he is so beautiful.
And so, of course, by the end of the show, I'm hoping that both of you may or may not adopt a pet.
You hope for that every year.
We never know. So
no, that is very true. Well, Samantha, you are sticking around, and there is lots more Humane Society Telethon
Thanks,
up
girls.
ahead. As the largest nonprofit in Southern Arizona, the Humane Society of Southern Arizona thrives because of you. Any donation, big or small, will go to help pets and the people who love them. Call and make a donation of any amount right now to be entered to win a basket jam-packed with treats, toys, and HSSA flair and more. You can pick either between a dog or a cat basket of your choice. Winner will be announced on Friday.
Call 881-7401. That's 881-7401. You can also make a donation online by visiting hssaz.org/telethon. That's hssaz.org/telethon.
Coming up on the Morning Blend, more of the Speak for Animals Telethon. We get a glimpse of the importance of adopting an animal from the Humane Society and just where your donations go when you do donate. We'll be right back.